Hey everyone, it's Kelly the Frugal Fun Mum. Welcome to the channel and today's video, which is just a bit of a get it all done. So this is inspired by the fact that we're getting a new dishwasher. This is a washing machine. It all washes things, right? So this is a Simpson washing machine. We would have got this easily in 1999 when we got married. So it is over 23 years old and it's on its last legs. As you can see, it's pretty dirty on the inside and the agitator is just completely blah. And I'm sick and tired of cleaning it. Plus, it's making weird, funny noises when we do the washing. It's literally starting to walk out the door by itself, and also the clothes just aren't drying. It will spin. You have to do a second auto spin on it. So I'm giving it a final goodbye and I'm washing my Zumba clothes in there. And I made a TikTok and put it on that. If you like ASMR, you can hear it. And decided to bring in the washing that I hung up like a week ago. Yeah, so that's finally dry. Oh, there's always one thing you leave behind. So this load that I'm pulling out right now is still quite wet. I ummed and ahed about putting on for another spin cycle, but that would take another 15 minutes. And the noise and the fact that it just starts walking out the door by itself, I'm like, yeah, no. And we have other loads of washing to do today, so we're just gonna leave it for the next people to use the machine. And if it dies in the meantime, well, it's had a good innings. It knows it's about to get replaced. So hanging that up, some of these clothing should dry pretty quickly, which is pretty good. And then I figured that seeing as the guy's gonna need to come, we should clean this up because it's gonna be easier for him to walk around the back and bring it that way. And I thought, let's not show that guy that we pretty much live in a tip. Even though it's here on the internet to show everybody else. Plus, this was a task I've been meaning to get done since a couple of weeks ago when I cleaned out the shed and just dumped a whole lot of stuff here, figuring I'll go back tomorrow. And then life happened and we didn't. So we'll tidy all this up and half of it's going back in the shed again until I figure out the best place for it all to go. So it's not entirely perfect, but I think it's good enough for now. It's still quite dirty in some areas and I am planning on pressure washing it so I get to use my machine again and also give you guys some content. But this bit over here that I'm showing you, I didn't worry about sweeping it. That will be a job for another time. We are taking a whole lot of unplug stuff. I can't remember what it's called, to Bunnings to drop it off. And oh man, this kept falling out. It was funny. Yeah, and then it was so funny because we wheeled it right to the door where we expect the container to be, and then they said, oh, it's around the back of the warehouse now. So we had to walk all the way around the back, which was fine, but I asked hubby to come with me because I wasn't sure that I'd be able to actually pick up the microwave by itself. But I did quite well, so yeah, pretty happy with that. Now we need to figure out where this trolley goes. Okay, we're heading home and I've decided to put together this little shoe storage organizer thing that I bought like 6 months ago from Kmart. It was on clearance for $9 as well, bargain, but it sat in the shed ever since, so I thought it's time to get it out. Couldn't understand the instructions, so had to call hubby and say, help me. I'm not sure it would have gone together at all. I was very confused. I get easily confused. So yes, thanks to his handy advice, I put this together myself. And I'm swapping it out with Kira's bamboo one because she doesn't like the texture of that. I think it fits really well. Then the last job I wanted to do was replace a couple of these hooks near the back door. They've been here ever since we moved into the house, and one by one they've sort of broken off, and I bought their silver hooks, so they're probably not as, you know, the same, but it doesn't matter. A hook is a hook, and so I had to put them in. The only thing is that there's not, the screw holes don't quite line up, so I had to call hubby in and ask him to help me. Oh, I'm not ashamed to ask for help, but he just rolls his eyes at me and thinks, oh, here we go, what's happening now? All right, now we need to give the laundry room floor a bit of a clean up, because if that washing machine is coming, we want to make sure that it's tidy. I was going to put all the clothes in the basket here, but then I realized hubby will need that to bring his clothes inside. So I've done the right thing per kid law and thrown it all in the cupboard, because I can shut the door and I will deal with it another time. Then I've gone outside and just grabbed a few pieces for tomorrow to stick inside to dry on the racks, so when the heater gets turned on tonight, it will get dry, and that will be pretty quick. So although I've had a full-on day, I see that the video probably isn't all that long, but hey, that's everything I got up to today that I wanted to share with you. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this crazy lady and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.